Welcome, everybody, to episode number 7. Number 7 of the Several Police Department's Community First podcast. Today's topic is something that people probably want to hear about. A lot of people know about, but maybe some don't. This Monday is our Annual Memorial Day Observance. What do we do that for, Glenn?
Well, listen, the real reason that we lose, it gets lost in the sauce is we're taking pause out of our activities to remember our war dead. And I can't think of a more important holiday in the government world because we exist, we continue to function, we enjoy our freedoms because of those men and women that made that sacrifice for us, that died on foreign soil or went down in ships in the North Atlantic or were stuck in the horrifying terrors and trenches in Vietnam. And before I came down to do the podcast today, I took a minute and went down to the second floor and just looked at the plaque with all of the names of Sayreville residents that have served in the armed forces. And there's well over 2,000.
Wow.
That have served. And there's a fair amount, and I'm sad that I don't know the exact number, but I will get that. But a great many men and women from this town lost their lives in service of the country and in defense of our nation. And it's important that we remember them at least once a year.
Yeah. Sayreville has always been real supportive of people's service and their sacrifice. Most of the streets in town are named after people that passed away, as a result of their service. So it's something that the people can see when they're driving around. You'll see the blue sign.
I just want to make a distinction there, so
Okay.
so our friend Raymond doesn't call and correct you again.
Okay.
They didn't just pass. These were folks that
Yes.
were killed in combat or as a result of combat, and that's the distinction. 18, 19, 20-year-old people going to a foreign land to defend our values and our freedoms that never came back, never got married, never had grandchildren, never owned a house. Think of that in the scope of what we've enjoyed in life.
Mm-hmm.
They never got that, and their families were deprived of their company and stuff. So, to me, it's very important, and I don't want to harp on it. But as you mentioned, we have a very active veterans community here. The VFW and the American Legion, 2 preeminent veteran service organizations right here in town, and they make it their mission every year to make sure that we have a special and memorable marking of this holiday. And just like to remind people of that. Look, we're all going to do. I'm going to do the same thing. My Monday after the observances is going to be power washing, and everybody's got their thing they're going to do on that extra day off. But taking just a few minutes out of your day to remember why we're taking that pause is important. And I just wanted to remind everybody of that.
Well, listen, that's really important. From the aspect of law enforcement from the police department, it's a big event in the center of town. It goes from Washington and Outlook all the way to Borough Hall. There's tons of logistics involved in planning from all, across the entire borough, all the entities and different aspects of the town, from the road department down to the police auxiliary to the police department. Recreation departments involved. Everybody has an involvement in this. It's really a town-wide, all hands on deck event. That I'm proud to be able to take part in and bring to the town. So so for us, it's something that we love being a part of, and and it's part of our our job is to make sure the town's safe as we do these things.
You do an exemplary job. Listen, I'll tell everyone out there in the Sayreville viewing public, it may not be Times Square at New Year's Eve, but the Sayreville Police Department does a lot of preparations for this event, and you'll be able to come out and enjoy it with your families in absolute safety, which is kudos to the department and the men and women here that serve. So I just want to remind everybody, please come out. Sometimes attendance waxes and wanes, but seeing people 3 and 4 deep along the parade route is always something. I think that the veterans really get a little zip in their step when they see that. And, just come, enjoy, be respectful. There's etiquette when the American flag passes. At least uncover your head. A nice civilian salute's always nice, just to acknowledge our standard as it's carried down our main thoroughfares. So, on behalf of the mayor and council, we hope to see you all out there and celebrate truly our heroes, our American heroes that made the ultimate sacrifice.
All right. Well, thank you, Glenn. You guys heard it here first. come and see us on Monday.
Now, make sure you tell them how you're kicking me loose. I think we need to share that.
Oh, okay. Well, as we've developed this podcasting format, the business administrator has been integral in helping us get it started. We do have a lot of different topics in the community that aren't necessarily police related, so we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to start a format specifically for the BA and all the borough topics, and I will be glad to be a part of and help out with. So keep an eye out for the new format coming and how we spread the word.
And I will tell you that we had a little discussion about subscriber numbers and people that follow, and I think we'll have maybe a delicious lunch on the table, and loser will buy. And
all right, I like it. So there'll be a little bets on whose podcasts do better.
Listen,
I like it.
We'll take a shot.
All right,
we'll take a shot.
Well, then we'll ask Gabe if he can remind everybody what they need to do for both of these podcasts. Gabe,
what do they need to do?
Like and subscribe.
There you go. Our
like
mantra.
and subscribe. So thank you, Glenn. Thanks for being here. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. We look forward to seeing everybody on Monday. Please come out and say hello. And as always, Sarah, we'll just remember, you're the reason why this community is special. Thanks for watching.